What up? It's your boy. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all can hear me.
We out here. Y'all can hear me. It's your boy, the Secret Podcast, even more edition. We live once again through the power of the internet.
And that's not to be confused with the power of anything else, because as you all know, the power of the internet is something that cannot be described.
It can't be. At all.
Retweet.
We're missing another you might be wondering, where is Xavien at this point? Did you guys get rid of him? Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Finally, we did you guys a favor. We decided after how great that last episode was, we don't need that one.
Facts.
So we kicked him off. We figured we're better off with a little less melatonin in the stream. Is Chris frozen?
Not for me.
Yes, for me he is.
That is interesting. Hold on, let me see if I can fix it for y'all. Am I better now?
I think he died.
Oh man.
Well, I'm right here though.
I can't tell if the stream.
He's blacked out.
I'm literally right here. Okay, this is interesting. All right. Well, hello, can y'all hear me now?
Yo, US East just isn't it.
Like, y'all were fine for me, by the way. Like, everything was working
I could tell
perfectly.
from the stream, it seemed
Yeah.
like we were still going, but
What the fuck?
we couldn't
Like-
hear or see you. I mean, like you were. We
Like,
saw you, but you were just.
Discord trash, bro. Like, we may as well just go back to Skype, bro. Let's go Skype and TeamSpeak. Let's get this bread.
Did I tell you about this new guy?
I don't think so.
We had a new guy at work. And he
Not aware.
a little retarded.
I don't think you told us about this.
Okay, I thought I would have told it on the podcast on Monday.
I'm kind of retarded.
Oh, because I know why I didn't, because it was on Tuesday that this happened.
Okay.
Here's what happened. So Monday this dude starts, but we pretty much just have him at the front desk, just watching people do shit on the computer. And he seems to mostly be getting it. Tuesday comes around.
Oh no.
And my boss, he's like, yo, like, you need to show him how to do the walk around, like the tour, for when you're selling a membership.
The Joey's World Tour.
And I was like, yo, of course, I do have you. You know what I'm saying? So I rolled up a joint, passed it to him, and then we spliffed. No, but first, so I took him over here. I'm like, yo, what's this? This is the turf area. And my man didn't know what turf was.
Oh yikes.
So like that was like.
Wait, how old is this guy?
I think he's like a year younger than me or 2 years younger than me.
Oh, that's interesting.
But like, here's the thing, right? He told us he'd never been in a gym before, and I was like, okay, but like, neither have I. Like, not really. You know what I mean? So I was like,
but like, what that mean?
I know.
What things are.
What turf is, or a row machine, or a Jacob's ladder, or a rope climb, or a pull-up bar.
Nah, not that far. You're exaggerating.
Now, what you're about to witness is something you are going to think I'm fucking with you, and I'm just not.
I'm going to think you're fucking with me.
Okay, so here's what happens. I take him through this shit. He doesn't understand. He doesn't know shit. Like, he doesn't know shit. But like in my head, I'm like, okay, like even if you've never been in a gym before, you've watched a TV show where they were at a gym, or you've seen, I don't know, something. Like people have, like there's a cultural like experience sometime in your life where you witness somebody in a gym.
Yeah.
You take, you have gym class. They took you into the weight room or something.
Correct.
So I take him into the free weight area.
Okay.
And first things first,
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil, and I am the realist. So there's a guy bench pressing.
And
I'm like, what's that? And my guy goes, I don't know.
You're
and
kidding.
I was like, it's not like I showed him a bench press that's empty and nobody's working on. Like, it's a bench press and somebody's doing it. So like, you should have seen somebody bench pressing in your life at some point, right?
Yes. Like I'd say like out of all the workouts, bench press and maybe like curls are like everybody has seen this before.
Yeah. So he hadn't. So I was like, I was like, what's this? And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, it's a flat bench. So moving on. Okay, you with me? He's like, oh, okay. And then he follows me. And I take him over straight from the flat bench Understand, by the way, that I'm not taking, like, I took him to the flat bench and I passed a couple of other machines to get to the incline bench because I wanted to make this simple. So I take him to the flat bench and I take him to the incline bench. I'm like, what's this? And he goes, I have no idea. I was like, yeah, you do, man. Come on. If that was the flat bench, what's this one? And he goes, I don't know, man. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, it's the incline bench. So I take him straight from the flat bench to the incline bench, walk him around over here to the decline bench. And I'm like, okay, what's this? And I was like, I'm certain.
This is process of elimination.
You gotta know what it is. So I take him to the downcline bench. I'm sorry, the decline bench. This motherfucker.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
You, man.
No, he's stupid. Did rub off on me. So I'm like, all right, what's this? And he's like, I got no clue. I was like, come on, man. You know what this is? If this one was a flat bench and this one's an incline bench,
what's this one?
And he goes, a downcline bench. I was like, what? A downcline?
Dude, it's like
what the fuck is a downcline?
It's the opposite of an upcline, you dumbass.
Think brain blast downcline bench. That's terrible.
I was perplexed, to say the least.
That's horrible.
I was I'm to this moment befuddled at his lack of knowledge when it comes to gym, like,
or anything really.
Like oh man, it was rough. It was rough.
Speaking of rough, I have like something to say, okay? And this was an awkward conversation to have with my friend. So last week, and I can say this because it's just us girls. So last week, like my friend comes over. It was either last week or the week before that, but he comes over and like we're chilling, we're talking and stuff. And he's got like a situation with this girl going on. And essentially he tells me that his girl is like becoming like an entrepreneur and trying to start her own business. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, what is it? I'm sure you can guess where this is going.
No.
She got roped into a multi-level marketing scheme.
No.
Oh, that was not what I was thinking. I thought she was like, doing like porn or something.
No. She got roped into multi-level marketing. It's like some bullshit with like weight loss or something. And he was like, and when he was here, he was like, yeah, and I was saying when she starts it, like I'm gonna like buy it and support her, and I'll tell you guys about it. Maybe you guys can do it too. And in the back of my head, I'm like, no.
Pyramid scheme.
I'm like, because like I didn't know how to have that conversation with him and be like, look, yo, girl got roped into a pyramid scheme. Like, I don't know how to say that. Cause like the way he described it, she was like very excited about it. And like, he was positive. I didn't want to shit on him. However, yesterday he comes over and he's talking about it and I couldn't keep it in. I'm like, dude, I need you to know, like, this is a multi-level marketing scheme. And thank God he knew. He was on the same page. He's like, yes, I know. But I didn't know how to like tell her that, because like if you were to bring that up to her and be like, yo, like, this is multi-level marketing type beat, she's gonna be like, oh no, it's not. How do you know that? Like, because apparently she's almost fallen for this stuff in the past. So I had that conversation with my friend yesterday because like I was in a position where I didn't want to like come through and shit on anybody's parade. And I didn't know if my friend knew that this was like a pyramid scheme type shit, but apparently he did. So his girl is in a multi-level marketing scheme thing, and she's like posting all these things on Instagram talking about like, yo, shout out being your own businesswoman, making your own hours, doing your own life, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. And then like as soon as she announces this shit on Instagram, I get a DM from her. And she's like, oh, hey, and I started my own business and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, that's crazy. Because like I went through our DM conversation history, and the only other time I've ever been DM'd from her was when she was like, oh, have you seen my friend, essentially, because he hadn't been responding to her or something. So other than that, only time we've ever spoken like privately like that without my friend being there. So like he's talking to me about like how she feels, and like she feels like, people aren't taking her serious, and that like she'll message people and then get left on red. And I'm like, yeah, it's because like we all know what this message is. And he's like, he understood it. So like now he's in a position where like he wants to like be supportive of her, but at the same time, like niggas go broke chasing this multi-level marketing thing. Luckily, she's not in it deep yet, but like this shit drains people.
So you remember last year in my business course, my professor, he was like, hey, you come out to this thing tonight. I got a bunch of business owners. They're going to come out and they're going to give you guys some advice and shit. And I was like, oh,
that sounds dope.
You know, like if I was like, hell yeah, I'd love to get some advice and try to maybe sell them a commercial or something. You know what I mean? So like I show up and it's like Mary Kay and like a bunch of other Ponzi schemes and shit. And I was like, or I'm sorry, pyramid schemes. And I was like,
like,
you know, I went over.
What's the energy drink one? There's like an energy drink one that's like called Vema or something like that.
I don't know. There was like there's a bunch of like bitch ones where like women sell each other like jewelry, or like women sell each other makeup, or women sell each other other stupid shit.
Bro, you know what peeled me? You guys ever heard of Avon?
That
like,
one
that's a pyramid scheme. Like that shit peeled me back because like that one to me was always like so ubiquitous. Like in my life, like growing up, that like when I found out it was a pyramid scheme, I was like, yo, wait. That shit blew me the fuck back. But shout out.
So there's a bunch of these bitches there. And like, you know, this bitch, she's the first bitch up there was a professor at my college.
Bruh.
And she's like, you know, like she's up here talking all this smack about how she about to quit her tenured position at our community college, to be fair. So she's clearly not that smart. But she's like, oh, you know, I'm making so much, you know, in my last month, I actually made more than my tenured, you know, salary, this, that, and I was like, damn, okay. And you've only been doing this for 4 months, I think it was at that time? Because she started in January and it was like April.
Wait. Is she saying that in the last month she made more than she made in 10 years?
No. She's saying in the last month she made more money than she did that month from her salary.
Okay. I was about to say like, that's an interesting statement.
Either way, I was like, I was kind of like, okay, like, I mean, like a bitch wouldn't lie. Yeah. And then like, so, you know, she's got a smart board attached to her laptop. And somebody asked her a question when she's like pretty much done with everything. Somebody's like, hey, this, that, and the other. And she's like, oh yeah, I can show you that. So she has to log into her account. And when she logs into her account on the webpage that's being broadcast up to everyone watching, it shows like the first thing there is how much money you've made year to date. $68.
Bruh.
I'll never forget the dollar amount. I was like, like, why lie?
That's legit less than I made for my YouTube check this month. And I don't know if you noticed, but I don't make YouTube videos. So like,
I think everyone on our Patreon made more money than that.
Yeah, probably.
Jesus Christ, that's cringy.
It was pathetic.
Dude, there was one of these pyramid schemes that like not my friend now, my former friend, he did this energy drink thing. And basically like the whole selling point was like, I think the drink was like somehow like accredited by Dr. Oz or some shit. Like it was like, oh yeah, it's some holistic energy drink that you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Basically like this kid got so deep into it, and then like every time he brought it up, we all just shit on him like universally and called him, you're a fucking pyramid schemer, you're a grifter, fuck you. And then he literally didn't talk to anybody but a group of friends for probably a good like 3 or 4 months. And he's like, guys, I'm sick of you fucking talking trash about Vema. Why are you talking trash about Vema, guys? I think it's gonna be huge. And we're like, dude, you can't be that naive.
Yeah, my friend almost got roped. My friend almost got roped into Vema because like one of his friends pulled up and like a BMW and shit. And he was like, yo, like I bought this BMW with 1 year on this Vema shit. And like my friend almost got roped into that stuff. And we had to sit there and tell him, we're like, dude, like the way that the pyramid schemes work is like, even if like somebody can be successful from it, it like is off the back of the people that are failing from it. So it's like,
yeah, and also you have to be one of the first people to fucking do it.
Yeah, you have to be high up on that pyramid.
Yeah, exactly. You like the only way you could actually make that into a career is you either are like one of the peddlers to people, or you're one of the first people to ever start it. Which is like, that's so rare that you get in like a pyramid scheme, like the first instance where it's actually profitable.
Coincidentally, one of the ladies who was there at that thing yesterday, or I'm sorry, last year or whatever, was like she'd been with Mary Kay or Avon. I don't remember which one it was, but I think it was Mary Kay for like 20 years or something like that.
Sheesh.
Like she started when she went to VCU.
That's the long haul right there, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Her, I believed. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, yeah, if you've
But
been
she
doing
also
it for
wasn't
20
sitting
years.
there like, oh, I'm about to drop my tenured position at this university or whatever. I'm like, all right, bitch. We'll pretend.
Because like the thing is,
I will have
even if you
everyone
want,
know.
even if you want to succeed in that shit, like you have to be like a scumbag and like a salesperson at the end of the day. Like you can't just be like, you. I'm not saying all salesmen are scumbags.
It sounded like you did.
No, what I'm saying is that like, because the thing is, when you have these products, you know they're not good. Like, don't lie. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way you're coming up to somebody like you genuinely believe in Herbalife. Like, I'm sorry, that shit.
That was one of them too.
Yeah, that shit is a scheme. Like, you don't come up to me. You don't genuinely believe in Vima. You don't genuinely believe in Herbalife. Like, fuck off. Like, Avon is literally like they get their shit from AliExpress, mark it up, fucking 100%, and then sell it to you. Like, all that shit
Yeah,
is
you
just
looked into it.
Well, I mean, that's just like what a lot of those companies do. I could be talking shit on my ass, but that's what I'm assuming. Because like all the stuff that like my mom used to buy from Avon and used to sell Avon and stuff, and like all the stuff that we ever got from there was like, you could tell it's like cheap, made in China bullshit. So it's like, you know, it is what it is.
You know a product that I believe in, Chris?
What's that?
I believe in Chuck Taylor's, CDG, and Converse.
Oh, do you
which
now?
is why I purchased the CDG Converse, you know what I'm saying, joints.
Oh, do you now?
Like shit.
Yo,
See, that's the thing. Yo, so when we pull up to the TwitchCon party.
Yo, wait. CDG gang, bro.
Or are we going to rock the Yeezys?
Like the thing is, like, we got options. That's what's crazy. Like
that is what's crazy.
These other kids, they ain't got options. They got the Yeezys or the CDGs. I might fuck around where the Yeezys
and more likely
on one.
they got the CDGs.
Yeah, let's be honest.
They broke boys.
I might just wear the Yeezys on one, CDGs on the other. Like, fuck with me.
I might wear one of my Yeezys on one foot and one of the other ones on the other.
You might have to do it to them.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. You guys with the hypey shit have kind of convinced me. I think I might get a pair of Yeezys.
Yo,
you should.
My boy, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna pull through to your girl crib with the Yeezys on. She's gonna be like, damn, Johnny, I was mad at you for something, but I can't remember what. And then, like, it's all gonna be good.
Oh, shit. But yeah, no, if we do TwitchCon or something like that this year, we gotta, like, trick out our Yeezy.
Oh, I'm not 1,000% going to
question.
TwitchCon. Like, it's happening.
I'm trying to figure out what else I'm gonna do. Cause, like, I was sitting here, I was like, you know, I'm taking off like 3 days or something for TwitchCon, something like that. Maybe 4. Cause I could, if I took off Monday, Tuesday, and I'd have Wednesday, Thursday off already. And I take off Friday. Okay, Monday, Tuesday. And then I take off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What's that? That's only 5 days. I still got 5 more.
Mm-hmm.
And that way I got a whole week off. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, what you saying?
You trying to go to TwitchCon for a week?
Well, what I was gonna say is like, I don't know if you wanted to do that or because I know we were talking about going to New York. If you want to go to New York some other time, we go there.
Yeah, when are you trying to go to New York?
Well, I have to talk about that like another time off stream because like, you know what I'm saying, personal stuff happening, you feel me? So like,
right.
I don't know, we'll talk
like
about it though. Let me see.
Maybe like a month.
It would have to in April.
Maybe.
How long you want to go for?
I don't know, some slight.
Some light for the season.
But me and Mia were talking about going to New York. Make it like a little. Because we both have Wednesdays off.
I was gonna say
so we're gonna probably leave like Tuesday night type.
April won't work because I have to pay my taxes on April, so I'm gonna be drained.
Pussy.
But May or June, like I was kind of wanting to do something for my birth month. Like I don't know, because
June.
Yeah, because like you know, I got some personal stuff. You know what I'm saying, go brewing. So I don't know if that's gonna be that or what, but you know what I mean. But but if it's not gonna be that, I'm down to like go somewhere or something in June, wherever.
Fuck it, dude.
You feel me?
Yeah, hell yeah. I gotta take off one day to go to Daniel's wedding. And
on the plantation, right?
On the plantation. I'm thinking about like having like a Indiana Jones whip on my side. Do you think that would be in poor taste?
Like, If it is in poor taste, it's only slightly.
And is it my fault that it's in poor taste, or
No.
is it theirs for choosing such a venue?
Like, you don't choose a venue like that and then not expect somebody to pull up in a whip. Literally.
I'm definitely pulling up in a whip. You know what I mean? If I could get some Coogee socks, let me tell you, by the way. But yeah, these shits, CDG, I've wanted these, you know what I'm saying? They really, you know what I'm saying, with the fit. Like, not with the Coogee sweater on as much. But like this, did you like this? What do you think? I thought it looked nice with the little
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Imagine.
Oh, yeah. Not even a question.
Okay.
There's no questions around here. You like,
But
I know
like
you
without the Coogee joint, like this sweater with the black pants and the CDG Converse, like that also is a
yeah,
look for me.
it's 100% a look. 100%.
Right.
I vibe.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear to the party tonight type. Cause I'm, you know what I'm saying, like there's gonna be drinking more than likely, and therefore I am not, you know, I'm not going to wear a pair of Yeezys or something and get like drunk motherfucker stepping on my Yeezys or drinking on my Yeezys.
You get some Hennessy spill on them or something, like,
Because
nah,
like
bro.
then I'm gonna have to kirk out, like. But I can wear my CDGs to a party and like I don't really give a fuck if they.
Yeah, because like even if they do get beat beyond repair, what is it, like 150 to replace them? That's not a big deal, and not even that. But I think CDGs look beautiful when they're beats and shit. Like I was watching a lot of
like,
videos.
My dude was like, "Oh, you getting a pair of beaters today?" And I was like, "Oh." I was like, I kind of like these, but yeah.
Yeah, because like, I was watching a lot of videos on the CDGs before I bought them, and like it would be people that had them for like years or something, and they look beats as shit. I'm like, damn, they just got character, bro. Like that's so much character. So I fuck with it.
Yeah, there were a couple Girl Scouts hanging outside of round 2 today. I was like, weird demographic, but whatever. And like, they didn't even have a card reader. Like, I was like, how you gonna be a Girl Scout in 2019 and not have a card reader, bro? You know
Only cash?
Only cash.
What is this, the 20s?
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what am I meant to do with that?
Throw some shingles their way.
I don't know. Do you guys sit, stand? What do you guys do when you shit? Or I'm sorry, when you wipe?
Oh, I
We
stand.
already talked about this. I sit.
I feel like sitting to
Do
wipe
you
is
stand?
big
Like,
shit.
okay, like explain like what you mean by like you stand, Chris, because I'm wondering, because I don't think I sit or stand necessarily. I think I kind of like crouch.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
Like I'd be like this.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I used to like full blown like type like I used to be like this. Like hold on, I used to be like.
Oh no, that's freak shit. You gotta
But, like,
get
here's
the
the deal.
bend going.
Here's the deal, bro. So I did that one day. This is back when I was in like this 4th or 5th grade, something like that. I had my boys over. We were all hanging out playing Xbox and shit. We're sitting in a bit of a triangle formation with me at the head. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So one behind me to the left, one behind me to the right. I'm like, yo, I gotta take a massive sit. And so I run to the bathroom. I'm like, sorry, that was just my mic with that lisp. And then I ran to the bathroom.
That's a
I
joke
took a
only
shit.
me and you will get, by the way. So it's like, there's no need to say that. Oh shit.
So I ran to the bathroom. I took my shit and I wiped my ass and I'm like, all right, bet. And I like flushed that toilet. I head back in. I'm like playing my games and shit. And all of a sudden I hear some snickering from behind. I'm like, what's funny? like I fucked that dude up. You know what I'm saying? And they were like, nah. Like you sat on your leg, bro.
No.
I was like, fuck you mean? And I looked down like a glob of wet diarrhea shit on my leg, bro. I was
Well,
like,
my
no!
appetite
And like
is
these weren't
gone.
like my closest friends or nothing either. So like this was like the first or second time they've been in my house and I shit myself essentially. So that was the last time we talked.
Bro. Because like you stood up in the shit, just like, bloop, like felt.
Yeah.
That's happened to me
So-
before, no cap. I can't even lie.
I've been self-conscious about like every time I shit, like I make sure I'm hovering over, like I make sure like I'm kind of like squatting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's
I'm,
what
like,
I do.
Like
The first like 300 times shit trickled down my leg, I was like, okay, there's got to be something. There's got to be a way around this. So now like I do the little hover drink.
yeah, that was my deal too.
Because I just feel like it feels very suspect to me to like be sitting down on the toilet and then just reach over your gooch and just like and then wipe. Like,
I don't think that's how they do it.
how do they do it then? Like, if you
Correct. Wow, you what?
You reach underneath and you fucking like get all that shit.
Hold on. So you do this.
like they're sitting down on the toilet.
What's up?
You do this.
Oh no! I thought you meant like. Oh, never mind. No. I don't do that.
Okay, so what is the technique then? Because that's how I always thought you did it.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of just do this.
Yeah.
Oh, that does seem kind of convenient.
No, that's what I'm saying. I started doing that, and I was like, yo, like
wait, that makes so much more sense. I've been wiping my ass for 24 years in the most non-optimal way possible. That's crazy.
Yeah, like because I did it like on accident, like when I was sleepy one day. Like I went to take a shit. I woke up like at like 6 in the morning. I was like, shit, I got a shit. And so I ran to the bathroom. I was like, ugh. And then I needed to wipe my ass, and I just went, ugh. Like, because I didn't want to stand up, I guess.
Yeah.
And wipe my ass, and I was like, yo, like that's crazy. And then I put it back down. Flush the toilet, and I was like, the next day I was like, shit, let me try that again because I don't know if it was a fluke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like, let me see if the physics add up here or not.
Wow.
So that was what I did. I also been thinking recently.
What you been thinking recently?
How come dudes in 2019 don't be showering, bro?
What you mean?
Like,
What are you talking about?
dudes in 2019 they don't be showering sometimes, bro.
Like, what does that mean though?
Okay, but like here's the thing. You remember back in like 7th grade or something when dudes started going through puberty and whatnot, and like a teacher had to roll up on a dude and be like, "Look, Johnny,"
because like there was a certain age where you realized that you couldn't like be skipping showers no more because like the rank started coming in.
I have never ever skipped a shower in my life.
That's some you weren't addicted to Xbox then.
I shower twice a day minimum.
That's some bullshit. Because like when I was growing up, like I remember one time. This is when I knew. I think I was in like middle school or something. Like this is kind of embarrassing. Because like I just like I don't know. It's been like 2 days without a shower. I'm like I do this shit all the time. Though I'd be playing Halo. Like you know if I the way I felt about it is like if I don't have to go out. Or like if I'm not like doing something that's gonna make me sweat or something, like who the fuck needs to shower, bro? Like, it'd be like that sometimes. And then like I went out with my mom, and then we stopped at a CVS. She bought me some deodorant and said, "Please fucking put this on." And I was like, "Oh shit!" I was like, "Oh, yo, shout out my nigga puberty, bro." Yeah, that was embarrassing, but
wow. I think I'd kill myself.
Hey, bro.
That's terrible.
It's like that a little bit.
How many of your friends have you ever had to tell, like, bro, like, turn that knob?
I've never been like I've never been like a close enough friend with somebody to be like.
You've never been a close enough friend with somebody who stinks, right?
To be like, dude, because like, you don't say that to somebody unless like you boys, right? And then you're like, bro, like, look, you know what I mean?
I've done that with breath though. When someone's my boy and they have bad breath, I'll be like, "Yo,
dude, you have to do that." Like if like before you guys leave or something, if you notice it's a little rank, or like if there's something in their teeth and you don't tell them, you're a cop. Like that's just
bro. Today, like this man, like he was drinking something at the gym, and he's talking to me, and like he'd like over at me. I'm like, huh. Like, I don't know. Like I'm not like that's my coworker. Like that's not my that's not even my pal. You know what I mean? Like this dude doesn't get. I'm also pretty sure like that might be against HR. Like I don't know if I'm allowed to tell somebody that their breath stinks.
That's a good probably not a good idea to be like, dude, your breath is rank.
Yeah, I think if you're like coworker type, like you can be like, hey man, like let me tell you about this shit called Trident. You know what I'm saying? But like, it might come across as like rude.
Yeah,
coming from like a
superior
type. I wouldn't call myself that, but yeah.
I'd call myself that if I was in your position.
I started getting complaints against me like this week too.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So the tea.
Wow, what, dripping too hard or?
Nah, dude, I get complimented so like 3-4 times a day. It's kind of crazy.
Damn, it'd be like that.
I mean, just, like for some of us, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? For some of us, Arthur dressing ass hitters. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? If I put on like my blue jeans with this sweater, by the way, I'm literally Arthur.
I was about to say
And-
that is the Arthur sweater, like to a T.
No, it is. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Anyway, I thought I had my name tag on for a sec. Okay, so like these people come in, they're trying to cancel. I can't cancel on the weekends. So I'm in the office hiding, and like they come up and they talk to the people at the front desk. So whatever his name is, who was at the front desk at the time, was like, yeah, we can't cancel on the weekends. You have to come back, 10 to 6, Monday through Friday, talk to the general manager, whatever.
That's so
And they
stupid,
were like,
by the way.
They were like, well, who the fuck is in there? Who's the what's in there? He's like, that's the assistant manager. He can't cancel memberships on the weekends. And they were like, well, this, that, and the other. That's what you told us last time. And he was like, I've never seen you before. And he was about to get pissed because like now they're accusing him of saying something that he didn't say, this, that, and the other. So he comes and gets me. He's like, man, I'm about to have to kirk out. And I was like, oh shit, my bad. All right. So I come out. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? And they're like, it's your boy. We're trying to cancel. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I can't cancel memberships on the weekends. You have to come back 10 to 6, Monday through Friday.
Why
And
is
they're
that,
like,
by the way?
because so like basically we get a bonus if we stay under a certain amount of cancellations.
So it's to try to dissuade them from, like, if you throw an obstacle in their way, they might not cancel type beat, or
No, it's that like, so the goal, like he's always hit the cancellation goal because there's 2 days a week at least where people couldn't cancel.
Mm-hmm.
And then I became a manager and people came in like, it wasn't like people weren't coming in to cancel on the weekends just because he wasn't there. They didn't know. So they'd come in and try to cancel on the weekends, and the people at the front desk would be like, we can't cancel memberships on the weekends. The manager isn't here. So if he was hitting, like, let's say the cancellation goal is 120. If we go over that, we don't get our money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So before, he'd get like 115. So he's always barely hit it or barely not gone over the limit. So as soon as I started in January, I was there on the weekends. I could cancel memberships on the weekends. I'd cancel 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever it was over the weekend. And then he'd get in and he'd be like, whoa, what the hell's going on? Like the number's so much higher than it would have been otherwise. So basically it's because if I can cancel memberships on the weekends, even though I'm good at convincing people not to, it doesn't, like there's people who come in during the week, during the day, anytime, where you're not going to convince them otherwise. So it's easier for us to be able to get our money that way.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they come in, they're ranting and raving. They're like, well, why can't, what's the point of you being a manager if you can't cancel memberships? And I was like, I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just above my pay grade. And like I said, like they were like, why can't you cancel memberships? And I just said, oh, it's just above my pay grade. I don't know,
Yeah.
something I just can't do. Does that come across badly to you guys?
I think not on you, but on the company. How, like, I would hate Gold's Gym, to be honest. Like, if I was trying to go in there and cancel.
But it doesn't reflect poorly on me saying that?
I don't think so.
Okay, because they went to another Gold's Gym trying to cancel their membership with us at that gym. They obviously can't do that. And they told them, they named me, and they said what I said. And their AGM, who's a fucking dumb bitch, apparently, like she thought that this was worth reporting to my manager.
Okay, interesting.
To me, I was like, it's literally above my pay grade.
Yeah,
I'm not allowed to do it. So she messages, she sends an email to my manager. She's like, yo, apparently, your AGM was saying this, that, and the other, said that it was above his pay grade. And like, it was apparently such a big deal that she also told her general manager.
Jeez.
And her general manager called my general manager to make sure that he saw the email and that he knew about it. And, my manager was like, no, I don't think Matt would ever say something like that. This and that. And I listened to him taking the call because I was just sitting there at the time. And he was looking at me like, would you ever say something? Like, while he was on the phone, I was like, oh, no, not me. Because I was like, I didn't even know that was like, that's a bad thing to say. I don't know.
I mean, like, I will say it does come off a little bit rude where it's like, it's like, maybe if I got paid more, I would have given a shit about this, but unfortunately I don't. That's how it comes off the eyes of the customer. So like maybe you should like have a live and be like, sorry, the system doesn't work on the weekends, like for cancellations. They only work Monday through Friday or some shit.
Yeah, or like I'm literally not allowed to.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I said.
Like the pay grade thing. I hear you because like you didn't fucking say anything incorrect because that's literally the actual reason. It's like, you know, you can't actually do that. I would say it in a different way though. And
I did say it in a different way 3 times.
yeah, well, the customer sounds like a fucking bootlicker, so I know.
They were.
Yeah, fucking.
The customer is not always right, by the way.
Oh, absolutely not. No fucking.
Fuck the
way.
customer.
So then this other bitch, she comes through, right?
Mm.
I'm chilling. I'm sitting at the front desk, and she comes by and she swipes her card, and it says member not found. So there's like a couple different reasons why it might say that. But every time it says that, we're supposed to be like, hey, I'm sorry, ma'am. Would you mind scanning your card one more time?
Right.
As she comes back and she's about to scan her card again, I noticed it's not the same. It's not this card.
Mm-hmm.
It's not this card. It's not one of our cards. And I was like, that's one of the other franchise gyms. Like, it's not a part of our franchises. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. That's actually a gold gym, whatever, tag. And we're not affiliated with that franchise. And she goes, well, I've come here like, you know, all the time for like the last, you know, month and a half or something like that. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. It's just somebody probably, you know, was busy and they missed it. But unfortunately, yeah, we can't let you work out. And if you like to, we could start you on a new membership today with us and get you the first month free. And she was like, well, why would I want to do that? I already have a membership at another gym. And I was like, I was like, because you clearly like coming here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And she was like, well, you know, why would I'm not gonna have 2 gym memberships, this and the other. And I was
So
like,
cancel the other one.
I was like, yeah, if you want to cancel the other gym membership, come here. I'll give you the first month free. And she's like, well, why would I do that when I still have that membership? And I was like, well, that's why I'm giving you the first month free, so you can have that time to cancel the other membership. And she was like, well, I was thinking about it, but, you know, this, that, and the other. And she's like, well, you know, put me on the 7-day free pass. And I was like, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Because she's being a cunt.
Mm-hmm.
So I could do that.
But I'm not going to.
But I'm not going to.
Because you are a twat.
Yeah. And so she's like, oh, put me on the 7-day free pass. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do that. It's for, you know, it's not for people if they have another gym member or something, like some bullshit.
Yeah.
I was like, if you want, we can get you a day pass. It'll be $10. Or, and she's like, well, I'm not paying $10. And I was like, or we could set you up with a gym membership and I'll get you the first month free.
Mm.
And she's like, why are you giving me such a hard time? Why are you giving me a hassle? You know, this, that, and the other. I was like, because you're trying to use a service that you're not paying for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're trying to take advantage of a system because you understand that there's too many people in here coming in at 6 p.m. when everyone gets off work. And you know that they're not going to stop because it's too busy to come and ask you to scan again. But I'm not.
Yo, Petty Roosevelt in the house, bro.
Dead ass.
So then she's like, oh, well, you don't have to get the last word. Just that. Like, she's like, like every time I go to talk, and I was like,
Oh my God.
Ooh, that irks me.
Like,
Ooh.
have a great day, man. Just told her bye. I was like, I know she's going to complain about me. But, like, I didn't do shit except for my job.
No, she's
like,
she's definitely in the wrong there. What a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I hate when people cut me off and like don't let me like get a word in, especially if it's like if we're in like a not necessarily an argument, but just like a heated debate or some shit. Like, let me speak, motherfucker. Like that shit irks the fuck out of me.
Like, and the people. The people at that gym be doing that when they're trying to cancel, and I'm trying to explain to them that, like, you know, that today's their 30 days notice, and they'll have one last payment. And they're like, well, why do I have to do that? I'm canceling today. I was like, bitch, like, you didn't hear me when I said it's your 30 days notice. Read your contract, motherfucker. Goddamn, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you sitting here.
Dope. My Discord just crashed.
But yeah, so I started getting a few complaints.
Oh my
god!
gosh.
Your boss on your side though. Your boss likes you though, which is good.
No, yeah, my boss. I think he's a big fan of Metthew. Like he definitely sees like the benefit that I brought. So.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But I bet they wish they were that fat guy who you know wanted to make the Instagram videos. I bet they wish they were that guy instead though.
Whatever happened to that nigga?
He got banned.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. Okay,
yeah, that was cool.
They were double dealing. Chris, your camera is still off.
I am aware.
Why?
How I'm sorry.
Yeah, when I try to put my camera on, my Discord crashes. So
Really?
yeah.
Stupid.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Okay.
So you get to enjoy these two gentlemen while I apparently get fucked.
Ooh.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah,
Discord's trash.
Can we talk about the new Pokemon that just came out?
Oh yeah. What's
Team
that?
Score Bunny, like it's like that little bitch.
I'm on that Grookey shit, bro.
I thought you were gonna be Sobble, to be honest.
I'm a Sobble or a Grookey. Yes, I can't decide yet. I do like the Cripper.
He is cripping though. Like Sobble will not be caught set tripping, and that's on God. But what I will say, Score Bunny, that's the homie. He came through with the drip, bro. You know Score Bunny got Yeezys too. That's what's crazy, bro.
He definitely does.
Dude, like apparently he's like a soccer player or some shit. Like it has like a ball like in his evolution forms or some shit.
I mean,
So
that's
I never
like
actually
rumor shit.
Watched the trailer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So what's good with all the memes of like people being like, "Oi, mate, you blasted cunt!"
Oh, it's because
Like-
it's set in like Britannia or some shit. Like how all the regions are inspired by a certain region. Like this one's like the UK type beat.
Oh god.
Like that's why everybody's like, "Oi, mate, shrimp on the barbie" or whatever the fuck a UK nigga be talking about.
How many fucking Pokemon are there?
Over 800.
Like, can we do an episode where we talk about the stupidest Pokemon?
So like I don't know how much you guys have kept up with like Pokemon over the years, but
there's a keychain.
but this is dead facts. There has not been a good legendary Pokemon design since Gen 4, which is Pokemon Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum. Every other legendary after that era is trash. And here's another hot take, some might say. Out of the first 4 gens, you have Pokemon Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, Ruby, Sapphire, and Diamond and Pearl. Gen 2 has the worst starters. That's a facsimile.
Wait, you don't like Totodile?
It's not that I don't like them. What I'm saying is that Typhlosion is complete ass. The whole Chikorita line can be kept. Totodile's okay. Crocnau and Feraligatr can be kept. Like they don't hold a candle to Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur. They don't hold a candle to Torchic, Trico, and Mudkip. Nor do they hold a candle to fucking what's the other ones? Fucking Chimchar, goddamn the other thing and the other thing. I forgot their names.
How about the Fire Pig? I hate that one.
Oh, that's from Gen
like
5
or 6.
Yeah, like from Gen 5 onwards, all trash. We don't need to talk about those. Like fuck those.
You know what? I was sitting here thinking. I was like, that's the hottest take I've heard today. And I heard somebody say that Meek Mill and Drake would make a better album than Kanye and Jay-Z. But then I thought about it, and you named them all. I was like, wait, you're actually right.
Right. Like, because everybody loves Gen 2.
The thing is, I love all 3 of those. Like, of all the games, there's at least one starter where I'm like, whew, that's just not it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like with Gen 2, I really like, I love all of them. Like I have a save, or I played a game, or I played Pokemon 2 or whatever it's called, at least once all the way through with like each of the different
You
starters.
use Chikorita.
Yeah, I love Chikorita.
Oh, that's different.
That's my favorite grass Pokemon, I think.
That is also very different.
No.
My boy Scyther, he out here.
I meant my favorite grass starter.
Oh. Nah, favorite
I still
grass
like
starter
Chikorita
is
more than Scyther.
Trico's way better than Chikorita, bro. Trico got the drip. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
That's the one that turned into a big turtle. That's Turtwig.
Yeah, that's Turtwig.
So which Trico?
Trico evolves into Grovyle, who evolves into Sceptile.
Oh no!
Grovyle is the rawest nigga out here, bro. Nigga, I'll even say this: the recent gen Rowlet, he's also rawer than Chikorita. He evolves into Decidueye. No, bitch, look up Decidueye. Decidueye is that fucking boy. No one knows how to spell Decidueye, but
probably like Deciduous.
It's Decky Do I. There you go. You can't tell me this dude ain't raw, bro. Decidueye is the rawest nigga out here, bro. He would definitely fuck your bitch.
He's like half grass, half ghost, right?
I don't know what the fuck he is. He looked like
sure he's a half ghost.
He looked like a bird.
I didn't know you were into Pokemon.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not into Pokemon. I love Pokemon Gold. I think that's literally a perfect game. Like, and so like my love Pokemon.
Talking about Heart Gold.
Just regular Gold. I haven't played Heart Gold.
Heart Gold slaps, bro.
Heart Gold. I think that's maybe one of the best ones.
That's like you probably unanimously like one of the best.
Like
Pokemon
top
games.
2 at least,
like,
right?
What's different about it?
It's just like
they updated the graphics. You also have a Pokemon following you all the time.
Yeah.
It was also the game that came with the
Pokewalker.
like a stepper, a Poke Stepper. So like you could take one of your Pokemon with you and put it on the little Poke Stepper and just keep it in your pocket while you went to school all day, and it would level up with you while you went to school. I thought that shit was dumb lit.
That's lit.
And I don't know if I'm making this shit up, but I feel like you could like put your Poke Steppers up to each other and they'd fight or something. Like,
I don't remember.
I'm making that up, I think.
Because I never, like, I got the edition that had the Pokewalker with it, but I never really used the Pokewalker, to be honest, because, you know what I'm saying? I'm a hermit.
All right. But anyway, so regardless, I think that Pokemon Gold and Silver, specifically Gold, I played Gold. Gold has the best starters, in my opinion, besides, like, the original starters, and also the best legendary Pokemon, in my opinion.
See, I'm trying to figure out, do I like...
Dick.
I love
how you're right. You're the first
awesome.
4, like of the first 4, Gen 2 has the worst starters.
It's a bona fide fact. Like, you had Blaziken in Gen 3, my boy. Blaziken coming through, bro.
It's mostly because like I love Mudkip and Piplup.
I feel that.
Mudkip
Piplup
is
cutie.
my dude. Like, I don't even give a fuck. Like, Swampert, are you playing with me? Also, King Penguin.
Oh, Empoleon.
Empoleon, bro. Like,
that
is a motherfucking king.
That dude,
he's
raw.
like, and you just be like he be doing his thing, bro. Shout out my man Empoleon. But Fraligator, bro. One time, okay, so I had a Fraligator on my original Gold save. I'm always Team Blue type B. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm cripping back there.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I got the Royal Ones. So like I'm sitting here with my Fraligator, and my friend was like, "Yo, let's swap Pokemon games. You borrow my Diamond, or what was it called? No,
Silver.
No, it was like Gold, Silver, and then Crystal. Yeah. So I borrowed his Crystal, and we were both like, all right, but like don't start a new game, because we weren't idiots, and we understood that that would delete the other person's save. So I play with his Pokemon, I level him up tight, and I don't delete his save.
Oh no.
And I come back.
No.
And,
no.
I was like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I didn't have a Chikorita. So like what's that? Like, like, is my Fraligator in my box? Like, what, did you trade somebody for a Chikorita? That's cool. And he's like, oh no, I started a new game.
No. I won't believe it.
You did what? He said he started a new game. So there's no way, because I must have misheard you, because he said, it sounded like he said he started a new game, which you wouldn't have done, because then that would have meant you got rid of my Lapras that I spent day in and day out waiting until I got on at nighttime on like the 16th of March or whatever it had to be in order to get a Lapras. And like you wouldn't have done that to me. Right?
And it's like, oh yeah, sorry, I did that.
He had done it.
That's when you yoink his copy of Pokemon
That's
Crystal.
when like I went postal on that preschool. Like,
oh my gosh.
No, I knocked like 3 kids' teeth loose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a mess.
Wow.
I took his copy of Crystal, and over my little knee, I went, gah!
Wait, did you really?
Yeah. I got in big trouble that day. And like, they were sitting there trying to like, what's the word? Like, condemn me. I was like, Miss Mary, like, what you're not getting is he deleted my Lapras and my level 100 Fraligator, bro. Like, I don't think you quite understand the gravity of this situation. If anyone should be in trouble, it's him. And she was like, look, Matt, you broke 3 kids' noses today. And I was like, look, that's beside the point. They shouldn't have tried to stop me from beating the fuck out of Zach.
That's true.
So,
like, mind your own business is what some people would say, and I would agree.
Yeah, you teach this class, but you don't really teach this class. You know what I mean? How I feel. But yeah, I think that Gold's the best game in the series, in my opinion. Yeah, I love Gold.
I think you smoke dick.
What?
I think I think you go to the gas station every night after you do your chemistry thing in your lab, and then you get some nice little blunt wraps. You empty them out. You put some nice cock into the blunt wrap. You light it and you smoke it. That is what I think you do.
Wait, you don't like the game gold? Seriously?
No one never said I didn't like gold. Like, bro, I got silver because you know what's crazy? Like, my dad, like, he wasn't in my life, right? And then one day he come through out of nowhere. He's like, yo, happy birthday, you little runt. He got me a Game Boy Color and Pokemon Silver. And I was like, what's your name again? And then he left. And I was like, cool. So I just started playing Pokemon Silver, and that's all I had in my life. So
Pokemon Silver is like so basic.
Get the fuck out of here. Pokemon Silver is
like
way
here's the
better.
thing, like I think Ho-Oh is trash. Like that's like bottom tier Pokemon.
Yes.
Like I'd sooner have goddamn like I don't even know. Like I'd rather have a Pidgey than this motherfucker. I'd rather have a Pidgey with an Everstone on it. Like
really? Fuck.
No, I don't know. I think Ho is trash. But like Lugia is one of the coolest looking Pokemon ever made.
It is pretty cool, but it is cool.
Everyone had silver. Like that was such a head ass thing to have.
Look, all I'm saying
also
is
everyone had red, everyone had silver, everyone had ruby, everyone had diamond, everyone had black. Am I forgetting?
I had blue, I had gold, and I didn't play anything else besides that.
Red, silver, sapphire, pearl was what I had.
I didn't have red or blue. When I finally eventually did get a copy of like one of the originals, I got yellow. And then I had gold. And then I had sapphire. And then I had white.
All I'm saying is Vulpix is Pokemon Silver exclusive, and Vulpix could catch the dick.
Still had me a fucking Vulpix though.
Vulpix can catch.
I spread that shit so fucking wide. By the way,
yeah, you don't leave my bitch alone, bro.
Me and Fraligator took that shit one end to the next, bro. Like he took that
Chinese
shit.
Finger trapped it.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, God. Gold did okay. Apparently, Gold had.
She just so happened to evolve when I was finished too. So.
Oh damn, that's that magic nut,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying?
Okay, wait. Gold had Gligar and Ursaring. Wait, that's dope.
Okay, my least favorite Pokemon is Sudowoodo. I hate Sudowoodo.
Huh? What? How you gonna hate Sudowoodo?
Sudowoodo is
that nigga jiggy, bro.
Yeah, he'd be like Sudowoodo.
He has like 3 fingers. And he's like,
What you got against deformed people?
Yeah, I was about to say, homie, don't hate on 3 fingers.
My
bro.
homie got 3 fingers, bro. Or my cousin. Well, don't get me twisted right now, because like every time I say my cousin, people are like, "Damn, bro, you got like deformity DNA." I'm like, look, I gotta let you know straight up, we're not blood related. Like it was my mom's best friend's kid. Like don't any bitches out there watching who might think like, oh, I want to have a kid with Matt, and then for a second they were like, oh shit, never mind. Let me tell you, like I'm not related to him. We got no types of deformity DNA.
Now I need to see a picture of this man's 3 fingers because I don't know if I believe you.
I'm dead serious. Like his hand. Okay, so look, his hand is just like that.
Dude, no way.
I'm dead ass. Like it's that's his hand. You know what was real crazy? One time I go over to my aunt's house.
I guess this nigga only plays claw.
Yeah. So I'm over at my aunt's house. We're playing. Or he's like, "Oh, you want to play video games?" I'm like, "Can you?" So he takes me upstairs.
That's so.
We start playing. He's like, all right, bro. Like, all right, I'm about to play Xbox with you, bro. I was like, for real though, like, it must be a hassle. You know, like, do you have to like kind of like crush it to like hold it? Like, I don't know where the grip's coming from, but regardless, I was like, whatever, man. I'll beat your shit in. What game do you want to play? I was like, I'll let the loser pick. You know what I'm saying? So like, he hands me. He's like, all right, we're gonna play Madden. I was like, bro, you really don't want the smoke. And then I start playing with him. I'm like, oh shit, it's the end of the first quarter. What's the score? And it's like 72-0 in favor of this deformed motherfucker. I was like, what the fuck? I had to beat the shit out of him just so he had no recollection of beating an able-bodied human. I was like, get the fuck out of here with that. What the hell?
No, wait. So let me ask you this. Was he born like this, or does his hand blow up in a tragic accident?
No, he was born like that.
Oh, that's even more fucked up.
Yeah, he got bullied all types.
That's
like the thing is, like,
I would have called him a Simpson character.
Here's the deal, right? Like my boy's missing like this part of his hand or whatever. But like that's not even close to the weirdest thing about him.
Does he look like a prawn from District 9? You fucking prawn.
Nah, but like this dude, like look, like he'd be on like the recess playground in like 6th grade type. And like a kid would walk up to him and be like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he'd be like, what? And then they beat the shit out of him.
What the fuck?
I'm not finished. And like he'd be like crawling as best he can. And
no.
like he'd be like, yo, help! And like the teachers would laugh.
No.
I'm dead serious. They had to take him out of high school and shit because like this kid was getting beat up and like the faculty was like, get him. Like, what the fuck?
That's really sad, actually. Fuck. That's terrible.
But like I said, it wasn't because of his hand.
If he could hold a gun, he probably would have shot the school up.
His dad got hella gats too. That's the thing, because they live in the country type. So.
Did you watch the show?
No.
Thank God.
Yeah, no.
He can't even type the fucking word in the search bar of Google.
He can try his best. He gets to computer like tech class or whatever, and they're like, all right, everyone, we're gonna hold ASDF JK for you, Justin. He's like, well, what about everyone else can type a lot faster than me? How come?
Jesus Christ.
He just like anyway. It'd be like that.
Jesus Christ.
That's a deformity I would not like to have, if I'm gonna be honest.
If you had to have a deformity, what you taking? Because I'll tell you one I'm not taking. I'm not having a hair lip.
I'm not having a cleft lip. Definitely not happening. I'm not having
glass eye for sure.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because like honestly, like yes, you lose retinal disparity. You can never watch a fucking 3D movie ever again. But hey, at least your hands aren't fucked up.
Yeah. What if you're one of those freaks with like an extra finger type?
I am one of them freaks.
Good. I'll just finger all the girls I can find.
No, but it's not like a working finger. Like it's like a little like.
Ooh.
You just freak people out.
Yeah, sure.
It's like a finger growing out of your pinky type beat or something. It like just look weird. It looked like a little tree branch.
Because here's the thing, like on God, I saw this. There's a girl who blew up on Twitter like a couple months ago. She was an Asian girl. She had like I think she went. I want to say this was her hand. Like she was just missing just her pinky, I think. I think. But maybe it was actually, I don't remember. She was missing like either 2 fingers like my cousin, or she was missing it just this pinky type. And, you know, she just wasn't a weird person, and therefore people didn't make fun of her. Like she's probably nice and, you know, overall like a fun person to be around. And not a motherfucker who threw Hail Marys in fucking Madden NFL 07 over and over and over.
Okay.
An indefensible play.
This is true.
I'm just saying.
Well, okay, now, was this freak of a woman also attractive? Because that might have something to do with it. I bet that's it. I bet if she looked like her name was Helga, she would not have been treated so kindly.
Okay, I think Johnny might be the only person here who could get away with having like 3 fingers.
Why?
He's the only person here who's like genuinely attractive.
That's a lot.
I could not get away with 3 fingers.
I don't think I could.
I would be ridiculed and bullied to suicide, frankly.
I would not do well with 3 fingers, I don't think.
Although if I found out...
Maybe, I don't know. We funny, though.
That is true. But the thing is...
Would we be funny?
I was about to say, would we have developed that humor if we were ridiculed our whole lives?
I don't think it's a development thing.
You don't think so?
Well, I guess it has to be, right? It's some kind of...
Sure.
It was a coping mechanism because it was either suicide or like laugh. So
like it's a coping mechanism to some degree, right? But it's also like your mind just makes connections that other people's don't. Like that's why people like there's people who are witty, like you can't teach somebody wit.
Yeah.
I guess you can't teach anybody to be funny. Like it's just a matter of how your brain makes connections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I realized about 10 minutes ago that we accidentally streamed this to everyone.
Oh, that's interesting.
Who gives a fuck? Fuck it.
I guess so.
Dude, I'm so hungover. I don't even care if we're streaming if the fucking ether no one's watching, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Dude, I had a rough night last night. I was fucking shit faced.
Like a good rough night.
No, it was a lot of fun for sure. So Sarah and
Okay.
I went out for dinner, and then like we're just like having a couple drinks and stuff, and then her friends are like at some like rooftop bar, and like we're like debating whether or not we want to go.
In the
We go.
cold?
What's that?
In the cold?
No, it's enclosed. It's not. Like
Oh,
open.
okay. Because like the rooftop bars around here, like they're literally on the roof.
Yeah, I was saying, but like in the winter they have like tarps and stuff, and it's like heated lamps and shit. So it's like,
Oh, I wonder if ours have those.
yeah, it's pretty cool. But anyway, so like we go, and I think I'm gonna have maybe like a couple drinks, and we'll be fine. I end up having 6 tequilas in the rocks when I get there,
Wow.
and then I woke up feeling like death. I took 3 Advil. I went to brunch, and I drank more.
Should have had an
Hey,
Ambien.
you know, the best cure for a hangover
Is drinking more.
is drinking.
But once all of the alcohol in your system, you're left like a shell of a man.
I'm already a
I
shell of
wouldn't
a
know.
man.
Yeah, well, mood.
All right, what's your alcohol choice, guys? Like each of you.
Like hard alcohol.
Hard alcohol, and then like I guess like a favorite drink.
I do
like,
not get
I like
alcohol
a
on the
hard
rocks.
ass IPA. I want like 7 at least %,
Yeah, like a dank IPA, like a very
like an 8 or 9
Yeah,
preferable.
but you want like a hoppy ass IPA, basically.
I don't know what that means, but probably.
Okay, cool. How about you, Chris? Mike's hard.
I do not consume hard alcohol on the rocks. That shit tastes disgusting to me. So I'll take like a Jack and Coke.
Jack
Ugh.
That's
Ugh.
it's just what I like.
I love whiskey type.
Mm.
I also like rum. I prefer whiskey if I'm drinking it straight type. I've never had scotch. I'd like to try that at some point.
It's okay.
I want like, I'm gonna go with like my friend, like my best friend, to go to like a place where like we get like a $40 like shot of scotch or something.
See,
Maybe I'll do for like his bachelor party or something.
to me, I put like drinking like alcohol straight on the same level of niggas that watch One Piece. Like you only do it to say you do it, bro. There's no way you enjoy it.
That is a bull-faced lie. I love tequila on the rocks more than fucking anything.
I mean, you're a woman, so
Delicious. Go fuck yourself, fucking pussy ass bitch.
I genuinely like drinking IPAs.
Yeah, I so do I. Like, I love it's tequila and like really hoppy ass IPAs.
Yeah, I also like
IPAs
they're
are trash. Oh my goodness.
top tier like thing for me, like on some white trash shit. I love going to a bar with the homies and just drinking some PBR type, with like some bar food. Like that's like a great
Night, yeah.
night for me. I love doing that. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
A great night for me is when I don't cry myself to sleep.
I knew you were gonna say some fucking shit like that.
Okay. Anyway, well, I hope you guys who aren't Patreons enjoyed this episode of the podcast. I didn't mean to stream it. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry about that to everybody who pays us.
Hey, it's a sneak preview of what you could get if you pay $1.
If you don't pay us $1 a month to get the Even More Secret podcast, I think the Even More Secret podcasts are a lot of times they're even more fun. Because like we just be saying shit that like we won't say on the public ones.
Oh my god! I just realized I said something because I thought it was just us girls during this podcast, and it was fucking public.
You didn't say the name though.
I did not say the name.
I'll private it after the.
That's the one time I open up about something in my fucking life and it's public. Oh my god, you can't write this shit, bro.
Let's private this shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'll make it unlisted.
All right. Goodbye, friends.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next week for another Even More Secret podcast.